Fortunately, it was just a bad dream. Exactly. Welcome back, everyone. Everdream Valley, where in the last episode we fixed up the chicken coop. We caught some chickens. We had a fat cow in love with us. We got ourselves a dog, and somewhere along the line we'll learn the difference between a cat and a dog, but let's see how that one's going to be panning out. But then we went sheep herding, and that's when it all went wrong. So apparently we're not supposed to be staying out after 8 o'clock outside of the farm, because then there's wolves that are coming for you. And well, then you wake up like this with just a bad dream. Alright, grandparents are still around. They do help us out on the farm, so they do collect quite a few things. And we get that once we speak to either grandma or grandpa. I'm not sure, but we'll figure that one out as well. And obviously they give us the majority of the quests. So let's get going for today. There's a whole list of things that we need to do. We, for starters, need to get the actual sheep that we were looking for in the previous episode. And then there's going to be a whole lot more waiting for us. We need to fix up more animal enclosures. We need to do some feeding around there. We need to water the crops. Then we're going to need to do some fixing in the orchards as well. So there's plenty what to do here on the farm. So it's time to rock and roll. It is time for Everdream Valley. Well, as you saw with your own eyes, we did manage to unlock the secret to fixing our clothing. Turns out, open the menu and read. Shock horror, right? Alright, now about the pink bowl, let's just say, not really my cup of tea. Alright, but first things first, let's get those sheep. And on the map, we still know exactly where to find them. It's like having a treasure map with the X mark in the spot, definitely making things a lot easier. Alright, here we go. It's time to gather all of them up. Let's get them slightly into the right direction, and let's find their new home. Thankfully, herding these girls here in the game is actually not too challenging. It's like they have a mystical attraction to each other, kind of like magnets, drawing them closer. On top of that, they've been really well trained to stay within yours truly and Perry the dog. And I know Perry is a platypus, but here he's a dog. Alright, now if we want to finish this, that gate in the fence does need to swing wide open, because otherwise it's going to be really challenging, but a good try nonetheless. Alright. Time to direct the lovely ladies in the right direction. Move it, move it, move it. Look at that. Almost as if we're seasoned professionals at this. Alright. Perfect. Quest for more sheep completed. Now we got ourselves a small straw hat of a frog. Well, it's available at the merchant. Like anything here, everything's up for grabs as long as your pockets are deep enough. Alright, and of course, as a reward for an outstanding performance, there shall be some well-deserved petting for the good boy. Well, actually, let's make that twice, because he's really a good boy. Alright, let's have a little bit of a chit-chat with Grandpa. He's going to tell us about the fences, and the way this works, at least I think, is that whenever we see a new fence, he's going to give us a similar spiel, and then just provide us with the blueprint. Now, let's have a look. Let's confirm that with the second one. Yeah, exactly. So it's going to be exactly the same, and that means going forward, if I remember, I'll save you sitting through that. I'll just cut all of that out. Alright, it looks like we have quite a bunch of animals on the farm again. Well done. I know, right? I mean, I've got a dog and a cat to help me chase them around, although I'm still having difficulties to tell them apart. The dog and the cat, I mean. If you want, you can give each of them a name. All you have to do is approach the animal and use this magnifying glass. Well, thank you, Grandpa. And that was said by Grandpa. Sure, clearly the old man's slightly losing it, but alright. Okay, Grandma and I have collected some things that you can use. 39 wood, some grass, tomatoes, carrots, bell peppers, eggplant. Okay, I like this very much. It's a little bit of everything that I've collected yesterday. And then you're going to get it the next day from your grandpa as well. So it is Grandpa that we need to chit-chat with in order to get all of this stuff. Alright, cheers, Grams. Grandma, Willow is back. Oh, thank you, sweetie. As soon as I heard that happy mooing, I knew my friend was coming home. And I'm not the only one who's grateful. Willow would also like to show you her thanks for giving her peace of mind, albeit in her own bovine way. Animals feel safe in their pens, and when they don't have any predators to worry about, they have much more time to focus on activities such as producing milk. Here, take the jug and milk Willow, and when you come back to me with the milk, I'll teach you how to make a delicious stew with it. And I see that you managed to find the missing sheep. Aren't they adorable? And on top of that, they have very soft and warm wool. Sheep are my favorite animals, right after cows of course. Goats are cute too. I guess I like all living things, but you're on the top of my list, darling. Anyway, we were talking about the wool. If you want, I can teach you how to shear sheep. Well, yeah, that would be great. And also, did she just compare us to all the other farm animals here? Well, at least we made it higher up on the list than the sheep and the cows, but still. And we got the shears in our inventory, which is nice, and the shaver is available at the merchant, most likely, once again for an outrageous price, but still. The chickens have a home again, Grandma. Well, that's great, love. Now you can put up perches by the coop and collect eggs every day. All you need is some hay, boards and visit a workshop. You can prepare the boards from wood on the sawhorse right behind the barn. Grandma, there's several fruit trees behind the house, but why don't we have more of them? It's an old orchard there. It used to be much bigger and there was so much fruit that we had to bring it into town to sell. Unfortunately, most of the trees have died from old age and lack of water. But if you want, you can try to restore the orchard to its former glory. I would start by cutting down those old trees, and somewhere in the valley you sure will find a couple of young fruit trees. You can dig those up with a shovel and plant them back in the orchard. Well, I think there's going to be quite a to-do list for today. The mission milk is going to be the main story quest, so we're going to leave that for later. Let's track the first eggs mission. If we would know how to track, it was tracked already. Yes. Alright, so we're going to be removing this. There we go. And now we're going to be tracking you and untrack the other. There we go. Look at that. Much better. Alright, purchase hay, wood, and at the workshop. So we're going to need 3 as we have 3 chickens. That is 1, 2, and 3. And let's make an additional 2 so we can set at 5 already for the next chickens as well. Alright, inventory. That's the map. Inventory, there we go. And oh, why is there only 2? Did the quest eat the others? No, quest is not completed. 3 cheddar fence gates. Alright, so let's make 3 more. There we go. See, quest step completed. Very good. And now we cannot make any more because we're out of boards. And yeah, we could saw some more, but we're not going to, at least not for now. Alright, time to place the purchase. Ooh, feathers. What a nice feather. I wonder who it belonged to. I know, right? It's probably the fabulous feather fiasco fish, which is a magical fish as it doesn't need any water. It's next to a chicken coop, and on the left top of the screen it says Rooster fed. Anywho, ooh, bugs. Congratulations, this is your first insect, the Calligraphus scalaris, or whatever that is pronounced at when it's not butchered. Alright, purchase, focus. Let's get the first one right about there. And then the next one goes there. I think that's about lined up. Then the third one right about there. Alright, last 2. That is 1. And a little more. Yeah, there we go. Look at that. That's all of them. Wow, looking good. Look at that. Chickens already running to find their own. Nice. Alright, so that's the mission first eggs done for now. We need to wait for the chickens to lay eggs, which usually is not until dawn. Alright, now let's start with getting away some of the bushes, not the tree. The bushes, the wood is welcome though. There we go. You know what? Let's switch because I think it is the wooden sword. There we go. That's going to be better. Perfect. Alright, oh look at that, oh, new type of fence. Yeah, not exactly why I was looking at it. Look at all the fruit trees. Let's get it all. It seems there's something low in your stamina. It could have been a bee sting or a goose bite. Goose bites, well, they're very tiny goose and they're black and yellow. But in that case, run, you fool. Congratulations, your first insect. It's a firebug. Very, very nice. So what do we have over here? That is going to be a bee smoker. It is a bee smoker. And right up here, we've got a beautiful apiary. In other words, we've got a set of beehives, red, yellow, and blue. Although that doesn't really look like blue. It's missing the bees, but I think I found them. Alright, there we go. Now, our inventory is full. The good thing here is anything that is then over automatically goes into our chest, which has 100 slots, which is amazing. But let's have a quick look. Let's dump everything in there and only take the things that we're going to be needing. There we go. Over. Alright, so what do we take with us? The milk jugs, definitely. I need the stool to sit to milk the cow, at least I think. And then the shears also. The fruits can go, the empty green trees can go, and there we go. The rest of it will keep on us. Anything else I need to bring with me? Let's have a quick look. We'll take the loop just in case we need to name any of the animals, because we don't have anything better to do. Then those are the grass seeds. We'll bring that along as well. And I think that is pretty much it. Alright, and the next thing is let's get these trees down and let's put this one exactly on top where the other one was, right about there. That's going to be looking good, and then we'll just line the other ones up with one here, and well, this is more or less a straight line, so the last one goes right there. Then we've got some black currant, which is just a small bush, so it does not count towards, and I think that's going to be the same one for these small bushes, and not you, but you. There we go, so we'll just, I don't know, let's put them right up here. Let's line all of it nicely up. So we're going to need to fix all of this later on, but for now, let's just get it down, and let's then find ourselves the last trees, and this is going to be the closest one, so let's head on over. Alright, there we go. So there's a couple of seed bags here on the ground. Let's pick those ones up. A couple of primrose, and there we go. We've got ourselves a cherry tree, 2, a dung beetle, yippee-yay. Then we have another cherry tree, and that is number 4, looking good. Alright, back in the orchard area, more cherry trees. Or I actually don't know if we had cherry trees already, so let's just, I don't know. Line them up with the apple trees. Yeah, let's line them up right here. One goes here, and one goes right about here. There we go. Second use of the old orchard has been completed, and well, a black t-shirt is now available at the merchant, probably for 6 times the price what you and I would pay, but then there we go. Alright, first eggs, we need to wait for that, so milk willow is going to be the next one. Let's get a milk jug right up here on slot number 8, and then the question is, where is Willow? Yeah, of course, right up there in her animal pen. There we go. Alright, milk jug in hand, number 8, and let's milk the cow. Sure, not really what I was expecting, but alright, it does the trick. Now, let's see, how good are we at milking a cow? There we go, 20% already, not bad, not bad, let's keep trying. Okay, halfway there, not bad, and look at her nice and wiggling on the background there. I mean, no, whatever I had in my brain, let's not say that out loud, that's going to give us trouble, but cow milked in 26 seconds, that gotta be a record. Alright, now, let's pet the dog, because we can, always pet the dog. Woof woof, absolutely, and since we're here, let's go in and play a round of fetch. Now, it's been a busy day. We've done a lot today during the day. Helped out Grandma, fixed out the orchard. There's a couple of things that we still have to do, but that is majority for tomorrow, because once Perry is back here with a stick, there we go. I think it's pretty much time to call it a night. There we go. Let's go and have a sleep in the proper way this way. Hi dear, I see that you're getting ready to bed. Put these on. Definitely more comfortable. Grandma's giving us PJs, and you don't want to bring uncomfortable... Yes. Okay, in short, we don't want to have bed bugs, absolutely. Now, last time we had to scream, it was for no good reason, but this time we had a nice quiet night to sleep. Alright, what do we have here? An old scarf. Yeah, well, I'm not going to be wearing that. Then we've got Grandma and Grandpa. Let's first have a chat with Grandpa about fences, probably. Yeah, there we go. Fences, now, bloop, there we go, thank you very much. I did save you that, I promised you that. Grandpa got stung by a bee, not stick by a bee. If you want the bees to be a little bit calmer, when you harvest the honey, use the smoker. I don't know where my old smoker went. I'll mark the location for you on the map. Quest completed, because we already found the bee smoker. Thank you very much. We also found a feather, and it belongs to a rooster. Yippee, yeah. Well, we already figured that because we are smart like that, you know. So let's go and get the help of the dog. Let him smell the feather, and then he will lead us to the rooster. So we need to go capture the rooster, and then he gathered a whole lot of stuff together with Grandma yesterday, and he is giving that as well, including a milk jug. That's nice. All right, Grandma, I have the milk. Bravo, you can make some delicious dishes with that. For example, veggies do. And the food you cook can be sold or eaten, which will temporarily increase your stamina. She wants us to go and fetch a couple more ingredients. Alright, and then also, yeah, we brought the old orchard back alive. It's beautiful. I'm glad there were no problems finding trees and shrubs. If you look around the valley, you'll sure to might find more. Alright, so that's amazing. And oh yeah, Grandpa, I milked a cow. Remember, however, that a good farmer doesn't only take, you also need to think about the needs of the animals in your care. First of all, make sure that they're always full. Hungry animals will not produce anything. If they're left without food for a long time, they may even get sick. Alright, want simply to let the animals out of the pasture where they can find food on their own. Not a good idea, because we're going to be growing stuff, and that's going to be bad on all sides. The other option is to reseed the grass in the enclosure that they have eaten. And oh, he's actually giving us seeds for that. That's really cool. And then another way is to throw veggies, fruits or hay cubes into the pen, and the latter being the most efficient. Take this diagram. Okay, so it's going to teach us how to make hay bales. Yes. Alright, amazing. Now, to make hay bales, where do we get the hay from, Grandpa? You can use the one on the farm. We already collected that. And then we can also harvest, which means cutting the grass with a wooden sword. That's not entirely how that works, but sure thing. We put it on the dryer and we'll leave it for 24 hours. And then poof, magically we have hay. Alright, amazing. So Grandpa just taught us how to cut the grass with a wooden sword. So let's give that a quick try. 22, 80, 30. So yeah, grass is piling up relatively quickly. There we go. Let's get a little bit more on this side. And of course, how to get more stamina. We once again forgot that we have 0 stamina here in the game. Let's have a look. Let's take you and you out now. Preparation for cooking is the main story quest. So we're going to go for the missing rooster, feed the animals, and the first eggs is going to be the easiest one because we need to collect 3 eggs, 1, 2, and the last. There we go. Quest completed. First eggs. Congratulations. Now let's pick up a little bit more grass here. Let's pick up the can, fix up the fence while we're here. I mean, you know, we do need to start looking into upgrading, keeping this place as nice as possible. Another empty milk jug that's going to be good for when we need to milk Willow again later. There we go. Let's fix this a little bit as well. And then, oh yes, chicken's hungry. It's nice to see that they tell us, you know, with a fork and a spoon. Let's pet the chicken, so he is madly in love with me. At least this time I've got chicks running after me rather than a fat cow. Alright, so I think these are the grass seeds. Yep, let's get you up into slot number 8. And let's have a look. Now, if I throw you... There we go. Oh, poof. Nice, nice. So that's 2 things. It's not consuming seeds. Alright, so let me quickly run around. There we go. So now we have consumed 1 seed. And we've put all that grass in with that. So that's absolutely amazing. Alright, let's do the same here with the sheep. But there's a whole lot of... sheep dung. Let's nicely pick all of it up. There we go. So the pen is nice and clean again, but in addition, I think we're going to be using that for something later on. But also here, let's add in a nice stack of new fresh grass for them to eat, so they're going to be all nice and happy. Now, same goes for Willow. She's the big girl, but she only left us a single poop. There we go. Now, new fresh grass for you. The rake will just cover it in because we cannot pick up the rake. And for feed the animals, we actually need to prepare a hay cube. Alright, now that's done in the workshop. So let's quickly head on over to the other side. Now, we do need the hay, which was here, but we already picked it up. But we do have our chest here. There we go. Let's quickly pick up the milk jug and the garden hose. We never know what we need it for. There we go. And then we need... There we have the hay. And... Okay, let's head on over to the workshop. That's right here. Now, we should be able to make us... There we go. Hay bales. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8... You know what? Let's just make 10 of them. So now we've got 10 hay bales. The other thing, and I saw it, there we go, is the hay rack. But for the hay rack, we need more wood, so that's going to be for later time. Alright, now let's get... There we go. Quest completed. Feed the animals. Nice hay bale for the sheepies. And it gives us a mat t-shirt, because everybody wants a mat t-shirt, right? Alright, Willow. There you go. 1, 2 for you, because you're a big girl and you need to give us milk. Then I saw we also have an insect net, but for that we need 1 more rope. Now, I happen to accidentally know where I can find one. There we go. Pick up the rope. Let's put together a net. And then let's have a quick look how that's going to work. Insect net craft. Thank you very much. Poof in the inventory. Very nice. There we go. I consistently keep opening the map rather than the inventory. There we go. So, oh, you actually give us a little yellow circle of where we would catch something. Now, do we see anything around that we can use this on? Do we know how to use it? Absolutely not. But, oh, we have Grandpa over here, so let's go and talk to him. Something smells awful. Yeah, well, I think that's me, Grandpa. On the farm, you have to look carefully under your foot. Well, this time I didn't accidentally. I picked it up on purpose. So, yeah. No big animals, no big poops. But we can turn it into fertilizer and use it to accelerate the growth of plants. That's kind of how it works. Compost pile, then leave in it behind what the animals leave behind. Okay, so he gave us a composter. We pick up the cow dung and the sheepy dung and we put that in the composter and we're going to get fertilizer. All right, so let's clean up all of this and then let's do a little bit of watering. And luckily enough, I am more proficient at other things than apparently watering plants because I can't hit the broadside of a barn. Or in this case, I can't hit a single plant with a whole spray of water. There we go. Now the last bit's here, but the watering can is empty. Alright, sorry about that. And yeah, we still need to fix the well. So that's not going to happen anytime soon. Alright, preparation for cooking. Find the missing rooster. Okay, so yeah, we do want to do that, but... there we go. So we have this toy, which is for the cat. Now, similar to training the dog, we can also train the cat. The difference is, and now let's find that thing. Because for now, at least we still remember what the difference is between a cow and a cat and a dog and a cat. There we go. Cow, dog, cat. My goodness. Alright, so what we do is we run up to the circle. And then we click and then it lifts. And then, okay. Yeah, now you jump. Alright, so let's try that again. The cat is supposed to jump through the hoop. Alright, and we pet the cat because cat also job well done. You're fully trained now. Okay, so what was next on the list to do? Oh yes, there's something with the rooster, right? And oh, bugs. Let's see, can we catch? It looks like a cockroach. I'm not sure if I want to catch it. Yep, there we go. Cucumber beetle. Well, that's always better than a cockroach. Okay, well, there we go. Now, what do we need? Kind of lost. Give me a second to wrap my head around. Okay, here, yes. Open storage. So I'm going to need the treats, the feathers. Yes, that's all that I need. Yes, there we go. So let's get the watering can out of the way. Let's put the feather there. Thank you very much. And the cookie. And now let's go and give the cookie to the... Yeah, almost idiot. That's the cat. You need to give the cookie to the dog. He's already standing there wondering what the fish are doing with his treats to the cat, but sure. Alright, so what do you want me to find? We want you to find the rooster, please. Alright, there we go. Go and find. Yep, a little bit more. Faster, please. Yeah, you have an idea where he is? Alright, let's go. Okay, so we're almost there. I mean, yeah, there we go. I heard him bark. Let's go. And I think it is up here. So there we go. Let's go. And there he is. I can hear him. I hear him bark and I hear the rooster. How did he get up there? Doesn't really matter how he got there. Yes, maybe the cat will convince him to come down. See why we trained the cat? Maybe this is prior knowledge. Who knows? Well, I know. Alright, so there we go. Let's go and pet the cat. So we had chicks chasing us. Now we've got... Okay, let's call it a cat chasing us. Let's not use the other word because YouTube will not like that. There we go. Rooster came down. Oh, so many bad jokes. Alright, let's go down. Let's catch the rooster. Yep, there we go. We got the fella. And now what do we need to do? Bring the rooster to the farm. Alright, there we go. Yeah, he's looking good though. It's an amazing rooster. I like it. There we go. Plop you down. Poof. There we go. Quest completed. The missing rooster. Congratulations. Well done. So there's only one thing left and that's the main story and we need to get veggies. Now I think we've been a little bit too proactive because I cannot pick up any veggies from here. Then again, we do have our magical box. So let's have a quick look. Let's stick our nose in here. So we got some tomatoes, some bell pepper, some eggplant. Anything else we have? I think we have some carrots as well. Yeah. Let's have a look. Yeah, down there. Carrots. Mouse, let's not do that. Alright, that's it. Now, let's clean up the kitchen area here. Because, I mean, if we can't even see the kitchen, we cannot fix it either. And we can definitely not cook on it. There we go. So that is you. Pretty much clear. There we go. I cannot fix it because we're missing 5 wood. Job done. Thank you very much. Plus 13 wood. Now, let's fix it. There we go. That is you ready. And now, let's have a look. Can we actually cook something? You can cook using a ready-made recipes or by experimenting. You can get new recipes for completing tasks or discover them by experimenting with different ingredients. Alright, let's give this a go. So, put in some tomatoes, some bell pepper, eggplant, carrots, and liquids. Yeah, let's yeet in the milk of... let's yeet in the milk of jug as well. There we go. Now, let's get to cooking. How does this work? Up, down, no... Okay, so we need to actually hold it. There we go. And see to aim it in between the green. And if you overdo it, it takes it away. Alright. this looked a lot easier than it actually turned out to be. Congratulations, you cooked slush. In other words, you've shown your true talent for cooking. All right. Yeah, great. And of course, Grandma was witnessing that. Look, Grandma, I have eggs. Excellent work. At least she focuses on the positive, you know. They can be used to make delicious scrambled eggs, and they can be sold. You could also use them to raise chickens. An incubator will be needed for this last task. Just put it on the ground or on a table, put an egg in it and wait 2 days. Pretty sure that raising a chicken takes a little bit more than just 2 days, but hey, at least we've got a new item available at the merchant, which is an incubator. Alright, now let's fill up this. Sure, that's the sound of filling up a watering can. That didn't remind me of anything else. But that's going to be it for this episode. Thank you so much for joining. I hope you have enjoyed it. If you did, please do remember to hit that like button. And of course, in the next episode, we already have the first quest set out for us. We need to grow a chicken and we need to do some proper cooking. So we need to talk to Grandma and maybe listen to what she actually has to teach us in order to cook a proper meal rather than just slush. But that's all for the next one. Thank you for joining, and I will see you guys in the next one.